vibe is wrong, then it can't be a right. Won't try to keep you for long, but try to keep me for life. Keep the blunts on.
I am BTB Grilla. This is the BTB Revolution. And today, we're doing a Q&A.
I've been working too much, I ain't really had time to get fly. Take a minute, I'll put that shit on. I just vibe out and get high. Floating on cloud 9mm, I'm running a DMC with no Adidas. I'm feeding the dead rappers by the leader. Go back to the future, try to kill my fetus. But niggas as sweet as water, I used to read us. I hate when they try to send you senoritas. Cause I love the woman, yes, I love the woman. Yeah, I play the painted game, I'm undefeated. See, I'm trying to get a game, what it needed. I stick to the code, niggas think I cheated. Shout out to the plug, had to juice the PS. We show them some love, ain't got a free. I pull up and that shit is nice as fuck. I own my 9 to 5. Yeah, I poured this out of solo cup.
So shout out to the live.
I've been working too much, I ain't really had time to get fly. Take a minute, I'll put that shit on. I just vibe out and get high. This is
VIBEVIBEOUT. This is vibe out my life. And we are live out here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the new business card. If you ain't know, I had to throw that out there. You know what I mean? It's made out of linen, you know?
Put that shit on, I just vibe out and get high. Go live and smoke 2 blunts after I smoke 2 blunts. First I did what was needed, now I do what I want. Grind like the first of the know, like I ride that hearse in a month. Like I sat in them cells, my mama hurt every month. Man, Bruce be water, she got Aquafina, been sipping this fire water.
Got me fiending.
I'm looking for what I want, but I don't need it. The frequency vibe out.
Yo, what up, Kyle? Oh, you ain't got your wrench over here again?
Make sure Apple and Adams, cause this ain't the garden to eat. It's hard to believe it. Everybody locked in, make it even harder to leave it. Hard to receive it. May have to
there you go, family had to get you right. I MasterCard so easy. I own my 9 to 5. Yeah, I poured this out of solo cup, so shout out to the live.
I've been working too much, I ain't really had time to get fly.
Take a minute, I'll put that shit on. I just vibe out. What's happening with you, Kyle? Get ready to do a Q&A jump. We need to get back to putting that good hip hop shit out here. You know.
I've been working too much, I ain't really had time to get fly. Take a
yeah. Yeah, that's the other channel. Whenever I do something like production wise, like when we do the production stuff and we want a more driven purpose, you know? Like this ain't just for the community building, this is for it's for hip hop, it's for the culture, you know. So make sure you think of some good questions, Kyle. And make sure you share the live, like, share, subscribe. Everybody, you know the drill. You know how we got to pay the bills. You feel me? So, where do I begin? It's not enough people in here to begin yet. No questions come through. So we're going to wait for the people and some questions. We're going to continue to vibe and keep everything alive until then.
How America makes gangsters.
But all questions are welcome. This is an open Q&A. Feel free to ask anything about the BTB Revolution. Bring the Bass Productions or BTB Grilla myself. If
I'm from the sticks, so
the other gorillas happen to come in, then you can also ask them some stuff, you know? But try not to ask me nothing about nobody that can't speak on it themselves. No Diddy, no BT.
I started in the sales flipping cars
and doing push-ups. Neighborhood Crip came bless the garden, said let's cook up. These niggas shook up.
When they hit the yard,
They pray the dogs don't look up. Wait,
I was lifting weights.
you gotta show your paperwork to be living this way.
I'm talking about the feds.
All right, here we go, Kyle. Let's get this rolling. What's the first question gonna be? How long have you been a rapper or artist? What would you prefer to be called? That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm gonna work my way backwards through that one. So I prefer to be called an artist when it comes to talking about music. I've been making music about 15 years professionally, and 2 years as BTB Grilla. Good question, Kyle. Good question. But you being a producer, like, do you like to be? Would you was that the same thing with beat making? Like, would you rather be called a beat maker or a producer, or is there something else you'd rather go by? I had to shoot one back out there real quick. Drop them questions. Drop them questions. Let's learn. Let's build. Let's educate. Or let's just have some fun. Everything ain't serious. You feel me? It ain't gotta be the most serious question in the world. Jeez, people. Don't ask me nothing too serious anyway, because you're probably not gonna get the answer that you would like. It's like, no, let me stop. Like now, most of the young boys are saying that too, but I think during the days when I was coming up around, you need to be in the game. Oh, a few things: producer, audio engineering, sound design. I know what you could call, but what do you prefer? You know, when you getting retwisted. Hey DJ, that was that's how we doing, DJ. Nah, I'm getting retwisted. I was supposed to got retwisted last weekend before the holiday, but we're gonna try and go get that done ASAP though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it should be killing me. Sometimes I don't care, and before my hair was like hanging in front of my face, I didn't care a whole bunch, but I kept it done all the time. Like, but yeah, yeah, nah, I need to do better with that. You're absolutely right. That should take forever too. And they be talking about nonsense when you get your hair done. Hey, yo, fam, I hope you on good time today, President. What's up, though? We doing the Q&A. You got some questions? I guess producer is what I'd call it, because I'm producing it all, most definitely. At least you ain't going bald like I am, thinning and shit. No, I'm not going to lie, man. We've been blessed, man. These roots is strong, man. We've been blessed. But I was born with gray hair, so I kind of figured, like, I was either going to have, like, all gray hair now or be bald. And ain't neither one happened. It's crazy. So, you know, it wasn't a real question, but it was still a question, I guess. Guess that counts. Hey, P.S., you got any questions, family? We're doing a Q&A over here today. Is there anything that we could put you on game when we making the next song? That's a good question. That's a good question. When the vibe is right, bro. When the vibe is right, you know, it takes a lot of time out from like production time and stuff to sit here and do it that way with the team. And it takes me a lot longer to create the magic. But I like making music with the live stream. I like making music with the BTB community. I feel like that shit's dope. It's something that you know, it's something that the feeling it gets trapped in the music, and I think that's the best part. I don't feel like necessarily it might be like the best song ever, but that come from it. But I feel like the feeling is something that you can't match. So as soon as possible, bro. As soon as possible.
Hey, bro, you expecting somebody?
BTB vibe out. Most definitely, most definitely. What's up, Ricky? How you feeling? You came to join the Q&A, or you just speaking on your way through? You got some questions for us? Either way, hit that like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Keep hope alive. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Cash rules everything around. Money makes the world turn. Money makes them turn foul. That money just some money. Hey.
money, just some money. Then go get you some.
Hey, can you rewrite that, bro? I know you be having some spelling issues over there. I can tell from the vibe out. But before I answer that question, we're gonna need you to fix that, family. There's a typo down there because I ain't never started doing what you just said. And we ain't never gonna start doing what you just said. But if you can fix that typo, we can set the record straight. Shit. Choked me up with that one. Shit. God, got me. Almost got me. You tried to get me. I don't know. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't. I'm just having fun with that. But to answer the question I think was supposed to be asked, how did I start rapping? I started rapping from poetry, man. To be honest, I started rapping from poetry. I used to write poems and stuff, and I'd sell poems in school to like, and sometimes I'd get them joints away, but most of the time I was selling them joints like $5 a poem. It started during a Valentine's Day in middle school, and I was writing poems. Like, that was what I did. I wrote love poems. I don't know why. Don't ask me that part. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure I know it's locked away in there somewhere probably, but I don't remember why. I was a love poem dude. And yeah, I started selling poems. And as I grew older, you know, I kept on doing fresher things with my poetry and stuff and learned more about hip hop. And that's how the two bridge together for me. So yeah, I was always a writer, and then like the music and stuff kind of blended in with me being a writer, a poet, to be trill with it. That's a great question, Ricky. Thank you for that. That's how we got started in hip hop as an artist. Who is my favorite rap artist? Who is it? Currently or all time? Currently, it's gonna be myself. All time, that might be a different story. But yeah, my current favorite rapper is BTB Grilla. If anybody tell you something different, then you can't even fully believe everything that they're saying. All the time, you know, been thinking a lot about that because everybody been asking me my top 3 and all that stuff. But all the time, I'm starting to lean more Cass, for real. Just because I don't feel like people put Cassidy like enough respect on like the craft and like how he changed the game and stuff. Do you strictly just rap, or do you like singing too? I most definitely can't do either. I put it to you like this, right? Before my voice got so deep, I used to love singing. Before my voice got deep, now I will sing occasionally, if the vibe and the track's right and stuff. But I prefer to write songs for other people. But yeah, I love to listen to R&B still. I was raised, you know, my mom was listening to Jaheim and Maxwell and different things like that. My pops, he was like old school Temptations and stuff like that. And he liked Usher too though. But you know what I'm saying? Like R&B music was heavy in the crib. You know what I'm saying? And like old hip hop, like LL Cool J and stuff like that. So it was like, you know. But yeah, I like to do both. But I get more pleasure out of just creating vibes and songs now. Honestly, I create more songs than I get to release myself because you know what I'm saying. I don't feel like just because you can make a song that it necessarily is meant for you to be the one that presents it to the world. You know, like sometimes I write some stuff and I hear somebody else's voice on it. You know what I'm saying? Or I might be writing something just for somebody else. It all depends. You ain't never heard none of the singing tracks, huh? There's not a lot of them. There's only like 2, but they sprinkled up in that bitch. I ain't never delete them because I don't be ashamed of that shit or nothing. What is your future plan on how you can grow your presence? Teamwork, making the dream work. That shit, it sounds like kind of dumb and shit to an essence, right? But it's like, I feel like I could have done what I wanted to do with hip hop already. But life and choices, all that good shit. So for me to grow my presence as an artist, an entertainer, and even the company's presence, I feel like it's through community. And that's what I mean by teamwork, making the dream work. That's why we are real heavy on building the BTB online community and things of that nature. And for anybody wondering why we're building an online community and why I keep bringing that focus, because we live in a world now where community is not just your neighborhood. And I feel like a lot of people get lost in that. I've always moved around a lot, so I feel like that's just the best way to really grow the presence, man. There's a lot to it, but that's hand-to-hand interaction and the essence of was the best way before because you got to meet the person. So now that we have streaming and such, this is like hand-to-hands. This is like going to your trunk and saying, hey, this is what I do. This is what I have for you. Instead of you be scrolling and you see some artist or some company that you've never seen, never heard of, and now they have a podcast show. Or now they're talking about some major artist or whatever. And you start, as a company, as the man behind the company, I realized that these channels and these streamers and companies and stuff that thrive off of just media content, what's going on, who Jigga, bop, is like the people don't really fuck with them. They fuck with the content. Therefore, when they drop regular content, the content don't do no numbers because it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not about them. It's not about the stuff that people went there for. So, as I said, all the way around, it's all about building that real hand-to-hand, that real community vibe and network. You were laughing like Peter from Family Guy. By the way, are you a mixed African American? What? Nah, I'm not a mixed African American. I don't even know what that means. Honestly, I look at myself as being a Black American. To make it short, simple, and sweet. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Well, you got to figure, like, you got to keep up with the times. And as a company, it's like Instagram and all that shit was never my twist. As a company, as a person, whatever, Instagram, all that shit was never really my twist. But with streaming and IRL streams and things like that, I see a totally different light to the side of social media and interaction with hip hop and music and different, consumption of media in general. And that's why the focus is, what it is. You feel me? Because as I said, like when I listen to Juice WRLD, let's take a Juice WRLD, for example, right? When I listen to Juice WRLD, I'm not as close and as personal as like these people are out here that know Juice WRLD, but these people, they know Juice WRLD. They know who Juice WRLD's girlfriend was. They know where, like, everything about Juice WRLD. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really want to be in tune with the artist. Do you think how gun violence is promoted by nowadays rap? Gun violence has always been promoted. It ain't just been about rap. Gun violence is promoted in country songs. Gun violence and alcohol. The big business is promoted in every mainstream media market. And for anybody to think that it's anything other than that, that's just not to be, that's just wrong because that's how that works. That's where them dollars come from. You know what I'm saying? The NRA ain't got to make commercials, fucking Smith & Wesson. They don't need to make commercials and all this other shit because, yeah, trust me, them big dollars, that's how that shit work. Them big dollars going everywhere. You're gonna see guns in movies. You're gonna see everybody wanting the new John Wick shit when John Wick movie pop out. You're gonna see motherfucking, like I said, no matter which way you bust that thing down, you're gonna see guns. Gun violence, nah, I don't think that's the promotion through hip hop per se. I think it's increased with hip hop. I think that the culture and the money behind the culture, for sure. It's a mainly black culture in the essence of like the actual street side of it. So when you know that there's money involved in, like we was talking about drill rap, and why I don't really support too much drill rap, there's money involved in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a negative ass thing. It's, for the most part, there's some people that's making drill music. I guess they just telling survivor stories, but there's not really nothing positive about drill music. You know what I'm saying? So for a young boy, if I'm from the streets, shit. If I know some people and I'm like, yeah, look, the more that shit feed my artistic creation, I can tell these stories and get the money and I can show people the life, and that's what I'm thinking is on, and bop, bop, bop. Yeah, I can say that it, you know what I mean? It does, it helps promote gun violence in that way. But that's not really, as a drill music and different forms of shit ain't all just rap and hip hop. But that shit really need to be, they like to throw everything on hip hop. Like that should all just be hip hop. Everything ain't hip hop. Shit be hip hop when they want it to be hip hop. Drake was hip hop until they didn't want Drake to be hip hop no more. You couldn't tell the industry that Drake wasn't hip hop until they ain't want Drake to be hip hop no more. So, am I from the hood or suburb? I'm from the hood in the essence of. Yeah, I'm from the hood. I'm from several hoods. Yeah, nah, a lot of my family was poor. So I come originally from Philadelphia. Like the first project I remember is Abbotsford Projects. That joint gone now. But yeah, nah, from there, it's still Section 8 shit, you know what I'm saying? Before, you know, like some Section 8 stuff was nicer than others until my people was grinding and working to get their life together and make things better. So I got to see a transition throughout being like a young little kid, like dead ass. It wasn't like no, we had it bad my whole entire fucking childhood, nothing like that. And that's why I tell people, like, don't let people make you feel ashamed about where you come from. I come from that, but I watched and I seen that there was some parent. I'm too young to know what's going on, but I'm in the projects. I know that my parents, my dad working 2 jobs and hustling. My mom, she doing whatever she do. I really didn't know what she did at the time, but it's like I seen the transition. We kept a nice house. I seen what everybody else shit looked like. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had any connection to gangs? Nah, that's never been my twist. Nope. No, sir, Officer Ricky. I have never been involved with any gangs. Nah, for sure not. I shout out and show love to everybody, no matter what type of affiliation they have, if they are if they my type of people. And if it's work and if it, you know what I mean, requires me to speak on it. You know. But no, I don't have a problem with any gangs, anything like that, but I don't have any connections to any gangs because that's not how, you know, I have a connection to people. I'm connected to people. That's what we doing. We building our connections with people. Fairly decent question so far. Fairly decent question so far. If anybody disagrees with my take, I'm sure it'll be left in the comments or something. Anybody else coming through have any good questions for us? I need to start sharing out them joints. Boom. With that pink cocaine. You got the hard thing, cause you never running short of that pink cocaine. NLE Chopper rap style is unlike what? You saying it's unique? I'm not a big NLE Chopper fan of music. I like that health shit that he was going on when he was talking about the health stuff and the teas and all that good stuff. I was trying to learn something about that, but then I stopped seeing as much about it. He started acting a fool, and I was like, give a damn how clear motherfucking skin is. You can't act like that and give me tips on life. So that stopped. His rap style, like I said, I haven't really listened to too much. I like that Walk 'Em Down junk. There's a few tracks by NLE Chopper that I can get with. But after I seen some of the latest Johns, I'm not with the goofiness. I'm not with promoting like weird stuff. Like I feel like that's really off-brand stuff to me, and I'm not for the shock factor. Like we could do a lot of things for shock factor, and I'm not a shock factor type of guy when it comes to that type of stuff. I'd rather that shit be shockingly amazing or shockingly raw or real or whatever. Not like shockingly like, what the fuck is bro doing? What is he rapping about or talking about right now? You know? Nigga, stop sharing them. Used to think that Jimmy Choo's was Instagram model page, gotta check this blue. They give you 40 just to walk it through. It's unparkable if you don't want them to. With another U, and that's a W. So I'm a W. And that's a double too. Gotta double that. Cause I don't know if we can fit it in a duffel bag. But I don't know if we can. Get in love with that pink cocaine. I'm in a dark place, baby. Tell me, can you part with that pink cocaine? No more questions out there. We need more questions, people. We need more questions, people. Apple or Android? I like them both. I used to like Android better for the camera, but now I like Android better for the software, and I like Apple better for the software, and I like Android better for the camera. You know, David, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta what would I be remembering? Talk to me. And like I said, this is a Q&A, so that is a question technically, but. Hey. Fuck it up. BTB Grilla Troop Squad. When I told my girl we gon' fuck till it's gone, babe, don't let no one play with your stomach. And she said, how you stay thin? Hop on the track and I vomit, and I got. I'm 30 something. That was a good question. Ain't nobody asked that one yet. They let the cat out the hat. It sound ludicrous. All of these rappers get played with their booty. Niggas see it and quote Wayne, say my nigga Gucci. Just two real niggas can bring you some music. Hop on the stage and sing your favorite song, but they got this shit wrong because this shit ain't by Tulsi Wade. This is that fuck it up music, black with no safety, bitch. You better buckle up. Sexy, but ain't really sexy. That fuck it up, ran a marathon to Cali. Let's double up. Wait, this is that fuck it up music. Run to your TikTok, little mama, yeah, fuck it up. Dance with the camera in front of us while we all stare at the kid in the back. Let's get these motherfucking questions flowing. Alright, that one's on. Fuck in the morning, beat up the pussy, she fly in the doctor like Diddy. Said, Doc, can you get her a donor? How much you make a month in dollars? Quite a bit. Not enough, but quite a bit, but not enough. That's fucking funny as shit. How much you make a month in dollars? What? We parking watching over here. Yeah, not enough. I'll tell you that. Make you happy. to see that the work that you're putting in and the sacrifices that everybody's making pays off. That's what enough mean. I said it in a funny way, like it was like a whole guap, but it ain't a whole grip like that. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to let you know that people appreciate the work. Dead ass. It's enough to pay the bills for the company and for people to get some money in their pocket and feel like they work isn't being taken for granted. That's how much a month. Out here pocket watching. That's crazy. Would you ever do acting? Most definitely. We definitely plan on doing it's like that side of the camera. You'll definitely see me on when we start expanding into that direction. Like that's really why I wanted to tap in with Dame Dash a little bit more and stuff like that because some of the things that we're doing are definitely outside of the realm of my expertise. Why you don't do any video and rap? I think. Higher budget, I believe that is what that means. I think it would go viral with good rap. I don't promote rap music. I don't promote my music. That's not what I do. I make music, but like I said, that's not what I do for a living. That's not what I do for to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because there's more money and value and other things that I can put my effort into. You know, it would be selfish of me. I can make money. I can make the music money would be enough for me to live and for me to take care of my situation, like and live how I want to live. But it's not enough for me to put food on everybody else's table. It don't work the same when you're trying to really build and you want, you know, like your man's and them supposed to have a job too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of situation. Like you feel me? It's one of them where teamwork, like I said about the team. If I'm a better coach than a player, I need to go ahead and step my ass off the court. You feel me? That type. And I feel like that's what a lot of things. A lot of people just stay and get in their own way. You know? I can always rap. That's another thing too. For all you rappers and stuff out there, what else you do for a living? Real estate, property management. I run a few different little businesses and stuff. But this is what I do for a living. I do hip hop stuff for a living. I provide a means and stuff for a living. That's what I do for a living. But grinding. Bring the bass. Make people feel whatever we do. But yeah, no, gotta diversify for sure. But at the same time, like I said, you know, it's about what you want out of it. What makes you think, for one, that I have one vehicle, or for two, that I'll be telling y'all what type of wheels I'm driving? It's like, nah, I'll tell y'all the brand. I got Audis, Jeeps, got Fords, got a few different brands. When it comes to that type of stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, coming from where I come from, David, I don't be feeling comfortable telling people what type of vehicle I'm gonna be riding in. That's just crazy work. We don't have that type of security budget. Would you recommend the Hellcat? I want one, but I feel like it would be lots of maintenance. If you drive it crazy, it's lots of maintenance. I ain't never had the Hellcat. I had a Scat Pack. So yeah, I love that motherfucker. I loved it, but I loved it for so many reasons. besides the fact that it, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I really fucked with it. Like a lot of people get them Jones because, well, they can afford them because motherfuckers is on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's your type of car, if you've always been like, I want a Hellcat, then go get you a Hellcat, bro. You feel me? But past that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get a Hellcat to fall in love with it. The best thing about Dodges is you can always upgrade. You can get you a crate engine and motherfucking upgrade your shit. You can work with. Just make sure that you get you a decent year. Gotta have that good motherfucking 8-speed transmission. Any fucking old school Jones, they ain't got anything before 2015. I think they got them 6-speed manual Jones. You don't want that, or the 5-speed. You don't want that. You don't want that. But yeah, I love cars. I love vehicles in general. For sure. I thought about throwing a scat in my Ram. Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The scat, my favorite vehicle. My favorite vehicle. But looking like an Asian movie character. I ain't never said that. That ain't even that ain't even a joke. Like I would tell, they ain't even funny enough to be something that would come out of my mouth. I'm fucking hilarious, my guy. That shit there wasn't even funny. Nah. Anyway, we doing Q&A. We need questions so y'all guys can get the answer. We only got 20. I don't even know if I'm gonna get this bitch the whole hour. I just wanted to give a quick Q&A, answer some stuff, and then we're gonna get over to the Grilla Live where we can, what I'm saying, we're gonna do what grown folks do. But I definitely appreciate all the questions and stuff. I've been trying to say everybody's name when I do when I answer the questions, because I'm clipping them all right now as we're speaking, and that way everybody, like, their name will be in the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the clip. I spent my whole life breaking the law and it wasn't easy, but I'm a bald head like Jeezy. It's God's plan. When you ain't believe me, that's what God did. If I wasn't larger than life, then I'd probably fall in. If you need so, Pop Smoke made this mistake. Oh, yeah. I just seen that, bro. But yeah, for sure. For sure. Unfortunately, like I tell people, as an entertainer, I'm always going to be a real person first. I'm going to find a way to blend in the mesh so I can be, as vulnerable as is needed for a real connection between us for us to do what we want to do. But does marijuana help to rap? That's a good one. Ricky, does marijuana help with rapping? I'm not gonna lie, bro. A good vibe helps. It helps with the mood, the energy, the scenery, everything. Yeah, like, I mean, just all of it. It's a very much making music for me is very much being able to tap in on many levels, and I feel like, when you vibed out, when you off the weed, is way easier to really just feel the music differently. Oh, word. You make music too? You out there pushing out that music? It's BTB Swaggy reporting live. DJ, bring out your creative side, you think? I think so, bud. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see if we can get an interview before we head out, take a stand. Ain't really nothing to it but to do it, my nigga. Let's do it. The niggas say let's do it, then it's done. Do it. Let's do it. We're country. Seem like nobody hear it. I hear they say that if you build it, they will come. Let's do it. Let's do it. I had a vision, ain't wanna be a baby, got it. But yeah, Nah, we be building, bro. We be building. If anybody looking to buy a condo, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I got something on the market right now. You feel me? Little 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, Ocean City on the beach. You know, right on the water. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hey, David, I ain't gonna lie, you a funny motherfucker. But being as though y'all the only ones asking questions, I'm damn sure gonna oblige. So, David, the definition or the meaning of nigga is different amongst everybody. There's a lot of mainstream versions of it. I prefer Tupac's version of it. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. As far as in the meaning. Past that, nigga's like a term of endearment amongst black people from a certain walk of life. You know, I'm from Philippines. I don't know. I think that's supposed to be Philippines. What the hell is that? I don't know where the fuck that's at, bro. But yeah, I prefer it as a term of endearment, like, you know what I mean, almost like a generalization. I feel like if I call you fam, I fuck with you. You know what I mean? In Asia, okay. I feel like if I call you bro, I fuck with you. I feel like everybody deserves that. Like, but my nigga could be you know what I'm saying? Like, that could be it's a general term, like, you know what I'm saying, where it could be good or bad. Like, you know, that's my nigga, or who's that nigga, or damn, I miss that nigga, man. Or, you know, where that nigga go? You know what I'm saying? All sorts of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it could be, it's a noun, it's a person, place, a thing. All right. We almost done with this Q&A. It's been some interesting stuff so far. 420 money. Y'all behind. My story is hard to tell, me and my niggas don't be telling, but I'll show you how to navigate this world just like Magellan. Not go dumb, I user. Huh? America drug users in Pike? You mean peak? What? Drug use across the world is high, but I mean, it ain't never been slight in the United States. The only thing now, I guess, is they got more ways to track it. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, America's a beautiful thing, man. You know? And with freedom comes a lot of shit. And, you know, with all the shit that we got going on out here, you know, it's like, I don't know, man. It's hard for a lot of people to cope, I guess. I don't, you know, when it comes to the drug game, I honestly, I don't know what, you know what I'm saying, what inspires, you know, like that shit on that depth of level, you know. But yeah, nah, we got a problem over here. Like Bernie Mac said, some of your people's fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? I think the black community is hot and rap in America. Is GOAT. Oh, I mean, I would hope so. But the crazy thing is eventually that shit gonna change too. But I mean, you know, that's an interesting thing. That right there is an interesting thing. Because it's just like with football or soccer. Man, shit, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, voices come with all colors. Voices come with all colors. There's some voices out there that will blow your mind and shock you. You wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Voices come with all colors. I don't live like that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't live like that. I don't live like that. I don't think that is what. I don't know about that one. I mean, it definitely be, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got some hitters, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think that and it definitely can't limit that to a color. But yeah, no, we got some definitely, and it takes all types, man. It takes all types. But yeah, we got some hitters, and when it comes to hip hop, R&B, and that's our shit. That's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? It's like that is like culturally, that's how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Nah, we ain't doing that, man. Eh, how do we get on this? This is a Q&A. We're not talking about brothers and how we and what we good at and not good at and all that stuff. We ain't doing that right now, Ricky. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? The people and all that stuff, you know, big ups. But, you know, we definitely hold it down on some shit, but we ain't come here to do all that, though. It's not what we came here for. Now, back to Q&A. That's crazy. Future rap song playing? My future rap song plan is to have more artists. Is to have more artists, you know. I don't plan on ever putting but so much attention on my music. What's your main goal for 2025? BTB House. 2025 is bringing that BTB House out and getting that you know, taking IRL streaming and like and just creating our lane with that shit real heavy. You feel me? That's 2025, bro. That's 2025 and for a long time after. You like speed? That's what's up. That's what's up. See, that's what we talking about. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never really watched Speed, but on a couple of jumps, he was funny as fuck. But I've never really tapped into him like that. I've tapped into Kai streams a little bit more. Coastal put me down on the Nelk Boys and the boy Neon. And I don't really like Neon. The Nelk Boys, they got a decent situation going on. Kai Sanat, I like what he was doing. I like how he do his thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a few people I fuck with, and how they stream. Obsessed with Ronaldo. I know it's one of them. He definitely is like riding that Messi Ronaldo, or was on that Messi Ronaldo debate heavy. Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross got a freestyle? Bro, you be butchering names, but yeah, nah, I didn't know that Aiden Ross had a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Aiden Ross is he cool. But like I said, I wouldn't be looking at him for no rap. But when you got a platform that big, excuse me, why not? You feel me? Shit. You know, I guess. But I respect what they doing. You know, they went out there and got that bag. The streaming bag is a bag that people still fully haven't been able to take all the way advantage of because so many people get out of it so fast. Can I say something? What the fuck? Man, you wait like 10 minutes. We be back on the other stream doing regular stuff in like 10 minutes. I mean, but you can say whatever you want. But I would appreciate it if we was like, yeah. Check out this vid freestyle rap Tory Lanez. Oh, you talking about the one with Tory Lanez? Yes, I've seen that, man. I've seen that. I fuck with Tory Lanez a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I seen that, John. That was back when he was like still like streaming, like not like super rich lifestyle streaming. He was like had some money, but wasn't always rich yet. And Raw's got what the fuck type money. So his streams be different now. That what the fuck type money, it's something different about it. But there it is. Yo, bro, y'all wouldn't believe how many fucking of these fucking things I got. It's crazy. Don't judge me. Alright, now we got motherfucking 9.5 minutes left. Is there one last question, maybe two at the most, that we can go ahead and squeeze up out this Joan before we hit the road? Ooh. We got time for maybe one, maybe two questions. How was your childhood? My childhood was broke, but I was loved. My childhood was broke, but I was loved. It was a hard time for me as a kid. I put it to you like that. You know what I'm saying? I seen my parents split up. I feel like honestly that's hard for most children. You know, I seen my mom go through things. I seen my dad grow and shit, and I'm the kid in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So everything trickled down. You feel me? But I was loved though. I had a real good, real strong family. Shout out to all my fam up in Philly and everything. Shout out to my fam out in Ohio and fucking VA and even here in MD and shit, you know, the whole DMV area. So it's like, you know, it wasn't great though. It wasn't great. Like I said, when I be telling people about them red hot sausages and them motherfucking ices, that's because, bruh, when I tell you, motherfucking yeah, we had cereal in that bitch, but nigga, we was sharing that with the roaches, nigga. Like you was like someday, like when you got that cereal, nigga, and you pop that bitch open the first time, you like, yeah, nigga, I'll be trying to fuck that bitch up because you know that, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you do to this bag, wherever you put. But you know what I'm saying? But that was like I said, my shit I would stay with aunts and uncles and shit in the hood and shit too. So it was like it was just one of them things. It was a family affair. But my childhood wasn't what I would like. They being there already took the pride. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you know, life is life though. You feel me? It's like I don't blame my parents for the situation that I was in. I don't blame nobody for the situation that we had when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, you feel me? Everybody going through this motherfucking world as they can, I guess, doing what they can, what they want, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about your worst day in life. My worst day in life? My worst day in life, it'd probably be when my cousin Kia died. That was probably been my worst day in life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I really, really fuck with my cousin. And we kind of gotten a little bit distant, but I was still a young boy. And the way that she died and shit and all that shit, that kind of like, you know what I mean? It kind of like just leaves you kind of a little bit different, you know? Certain things happen and, you know, when you close enough to them, that shit just, it leaves you different. You feel me? So that was my worst day. So that was my homie. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like losing best friends. You feel me? No matter whether they cousins or friends, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I appreciate that. Respect. Respect. Thank you. Damn, yo, that last 10 minutes going by slow as fuck. Yo, it's 4 minutes and 50. God damn. But nah, we're going to give it the full hour, though. So, but yeah, appreciate that. Ricky, look, man, I still think you might be a cop, but, you asking decent enough questions in a respectful enough way. And I ain't a bad guy. So, I ain't stressing. But, because for some reason, I'm not going to lie, Ricky, I be wondering how a self-developer found his way into my world. I'm not sure this is how you want to develop yourself. The best day, you said? I ain't even peeped that. When did I lose my virginity? That is fucking hilarious. That is a fucking good one. I got time for that one. I lost my virginity to a cheerleader when I was freshman in high school. Yeah, she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, however old you was when you was a freshman, was I like fucking like 14? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Something like that. So, yo, you'll never forget them first ones, man. Whether they be bad or good, you don't forget them shits. Well, even if that shit don't mean shit, it's just like, yep, I remember that shit. That was the day that it was over for me. I say, oh, yes, sir. I love this stuff here. This stuff here is yeah, boy. This is, that's for me. But yeah, I was like 14. That is a fucking hilarious ass question. Whoa. We almost there, 1 minute and a half. You getting that fucking all of these questions out, ain't you, my nigga? You ain't taking no cuts. Tell me the first day when you smoke weed. I would have replied on some disrespectful shit like, ask your mama. No questions like that. That's my bad. You stupid. It's a Q&A. You feel me? Tell me the first day when you smoke weed. Shit. I don't remember the first day, but I know I was like 10. And my cousin Kia, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? My cousin Kia put me on the weeds, you know what I mean? My dog. So, yeah, I was a young boy, though. I was a young boy. You know what I mean? But I never hung out with the younger kids. I ain't really fuck with nobody younger in my family. So, but yo, I appreciate everybody and the questions and all that good stuff. You never know what you're gonna get out of these Q&As or what questions are gonna get asked. But I hope everybody enjoyed something, learned something, and yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. And we'll be back again some other time. Appreciate y'all for checking in.